Hi, this is Dharmik Dixit, your Kitchener real estate agent, and today I am going to take you on a tour of a beautiful detached home that just hit the market recently and it's currently on sale. You can see right behind me from across the street. That's the detached home we are going to take a look at. The home itself is finished with top to bottom modern updates, but that's not the best part of it. It does have a finished basement with a separate entrance and a kitchen, so it's ready to rent out. I just can't wait to show you guys the inside of this beautiful home. So stay tuned and let's get right into it. So what you're looking at here is a total of 3,000 square feet of living space, including the basement. And the basement does have a separate entrance. That's the door right there. You have close to 2,200 square feet above grade, featuring 4 bedroom and 2.5 washroom. You do have a 1 bedroom finished basement with a kitchen. So in total, you are looking at 3,000 square feet in a great neighborhood, listed at a great price. For more details, reach out to me. But for now, sit back, relax, and enjoy the tour. Right as you enter, you are greeted with a nice open foyer, which has porcelain tiling throughout the foyer area that was recently upgraded. And also, take a look at those 2 windows in this foyer area that will bring a ton of natural light into this area. And that door is where we have a 2-piece powder room. Again, you are looking at porcelain tiling that is recently updated throughout the foyer area, as well as this washroom. Now you might be wondering, where is the coat closet? Now we don't just have 1, but 2 coat closets to hang in your coats and to leave your shoes. That's the one. And right next to it, that other door where you see there are double-sized closet. If you were to enter from the garage, you could use that space as well. And this is actually my favorite area of this house, which is currently staged as a formal dining. But if you ask me, it's a very versatile space. Could be used as a family room. Depending on your need, it could be used as an office space as well. There's so much you can do with the space. But love the flow that is naturally flowing between that area into the kitchen, as well as the living, which we will take a look at. But for now, let's take a look at this kitchen. You can see all the custom quads throughout the kitchen area. Custom cabinetry that was recently updated, as well as the backsplash that goes very much in the contrast. And you can see how kitchen is extended all the way to that wall. You have plenty of counter space, plenty of cabinetry space throughout this upgraded kitchen, which actually I love. Just look at the ton of space you have throughout this kitchen. And what I like is you do have, although it's not a completely open concept, but you have a natural flow between the living and the kitchen. And the living area is, again, that good size window. I have covered it with the blinds to give you guys a good lighting, but that will bring a ton of natural light into the living area. And you can see, even though there is this wall in between the kitchen, but overall the flow seems very much open concept. You are looking at hardwood flooring throughout the dining and the living area. And what I like is also the fact that you have a walkout to this oversized deck right from your kitchen. So on a hot summer day, you can really make this indoor-outdoor living kind of concept, and love the size of this deck. You could easily entertain family for those barbecue parties and whatnot. Now let's take a look at the second level, as we have 4-bedroom layout, and they're all good sized bedrooms if you ask. So first we will take a look at this primary bedroom, and then we have 3 other bedrooms to the other side of the house, 1 to the side, 2 of them to the back of the home, and the primary bedroom is situated to the front of the home. Now just look at the size of this primary bedroom, and mind you, again, I have covered those windows to get proper lighting for my recording purpose. But look at that window you have there, ton of natural light flowing into it. And I just love that small nook you have. But also just look at the space you have in this room, right? You have double-sized closet, but that's not it. You do also have another walk-in closet in this primary bedroom. And you do have a 5-piece ensuite into this primary bedroom. So you have a jacuzzi tub as well as a standing shower. And of course, you could turn this into a double sink vanity if you would like. But, you have a primary ensuite, 2 good-sized closets, including 1 walk-in closet. And we saw the size of that room, just how nice and spacious that primary bedroom is. I mean, that's a non-negotiable for myself, and I would say most of the clients I work with. We want, especially in a house this size, this is about 2,300 square feet, you want a good sized primary bedroom. And this is how I would define a really good size of a primary bedroom. Now, let's take a look at one of the secondary bedrooms. So this one falls to the side of the home. Again, a good sized room. You can see they have put that small office in that corner, like kind of a setup, desk and a chair. But what I do like is the fact that all these rooms, all the bedrooms do have double wide closets, which is great if you ask me. And these are the things you will find in homes bigger than or slightly around 2,000 square feet. And that's why I say anytime you go with a 4-bedroom layout, it's ideal if you go with above 2,000 square feet or more. That way you get a decent enough room sizes and a more practical and spacious layout. That's your linen closet. And that's the 2 bedrooms which are located to the back of the home. This is one of them. This is one of the rather bigger bedrooms among the 3 secondary bedrooms. And you can see again, you have that good sized window there. But you can see, like, despite the fact that there is a bed, you have lots of space to wiggle around, and you have 2 closets in this secondary bedroom. So this could be, a guest bedroom, or, with the space you have, many homes, you don't find this kind of space even in the primary bedroom sometimes, right? So layout and the space matters a lot, guys. And, you can see how practical this layout is. Now, right across that bedroom, you have a 3-piece washroom, which is, again, to be shared between those 3 other bedrooms we have on this level. You have a standing shower, a vanity, and, again, right next to it is where we have our final bedroom. Now, this is rather the one on the smaller side of things. This is, I would say, one of the smallest bedrooms amongst the 4 bedroom we have here. But this could be used rather as an office or a nursery, maybe kids' play area, right? But ideal size for kids' room, maybe not a full-size bedroom. The space may not be enough. But overall layout for the second level, great. You are again looking at the hardwood flooring throughout the stairs, the rails, as well as the floor, the common area, except the bedrooms, which is carpeted. But, lots and lots of space on the second level. Yes, it could use some cosmetic updates, unlike the main level. Now, let's take a look at the basement area. So you have a garage entrance. That's your entrance to the basement. And this basement is a walkout 1-bedroom finished space with a kitchen. So right now it is occupied by another family. So this could be either used as a additional rental income, like if there is if that is something you are looking for, or it could also used as a multi-generational living, right? I mean, you can see there is a, basically ready kitchen for you to use. And, the best part is, despite the fact it's a basement, it's a walkout lot. So just look at how much natural light that will be flowing into this basement. Not just that you have a walkout to that covered deck, covered patio, but also you have a good sized window in that living area. And I'll show you guys the bedroom, and even the bedroom does have a decent sized window. So, overall, it's not a cookie cutter basement. That's what I like. I would consider changing the carpet, especially if it's going to be occupied with the kitchen and everything. Take a look at this bedroom we have in this basement. And that's the window I was talking about, right? Again, a good sized bedroom, but because it's a walkout lot, we have a legal size window, and a good sized closet. So this is, like I said, not a cookie cutter basement that we see many times. Just try to manipulate the space, but this is a proper 1-bedroom layout. Like I said, it's close to 800 square feet of finished basement living space. So, and we do have a 3-piece washroom. So this could be really used as a guest unit if you have a lot of guests visiting you from, say, out of country, things like that. So there you have it. Let me know what your thoughts are in the comments below. I feel like it's a great spacious layout, but feel free to share your thoughts, whether you like it, whether you don't like it. I would love to know. And like I said, it's currently on market at a great price in a great neighborhood. So if you want to get more details, be sure to reach out. All my contact info is right below. I'll be happy to assist you with any questions you may have. Until next time, I will continue to show you guys around town.